We're carrying out the Brainstorm project at Northorpe Hall, which is in Mirfield in Kirklees.
I first came across the Brainstorm project when I was looking at creative approaches to work with young people.
The Brainstorm project was originally created by Islington Theatre Company, and they got funding from the Wellcome Trust to work with a neuroscientist to look at what happens in the adolescence to the brain. And they worked with a group of young people to create a drama project that would be ultimately a performance around that subject.
And I thought that was fantastic, and I thought, I want to do that. We've got a great place here, let's do that. And so I put together an application to Children in Need, who thankfully funded the whole project, and we began looking for young people to work with.
The project began as a few taster sessions, and quite a few people came to those taster sessions, some of whom then signed up for the rest of the project. So since Christmas we've had a core group of about 8 or 9 young people.
The sessions always start with a warm-up activity, which is usually a game or something, just to get the young people focused and into the zone before the work starts.
So this is the shoulder fish. Are we ready?
Every session will be slightly different, and we will use a variety of creative approaches to learn about one element of neuroscience. So it might be that at the beginning we were working a lot on neurons and synapses and trying to find ways to explore those through our physical bodies and working as a group. So quite an abstract way of working using drama. And then later on we worked with more scenes from their personal lives, like their experiences with parents and teachers and other adults in their lives, or other experiences with peers where they found things difficult. And we created improvised scenes from those.
So why was you in English? Because you've told me that I needed to come. You was in the corridor, Claire. Yes, I was on my way to my lesson. Claire, you sat on your phone.
The young people have been working towards creating a performance which is going to happen in a few weeks on the 5th and 6th of April, and they've been really devising the whole performance. It's not a script that's been written by anybody. They've devised small pieces of theatrical and performance related material which we are now putting together.
Give me the phone!
It's not your property.
Yes, technically it is. I paid for it. My house, my rules. My house, my rules.
And the main idea for the performance is that we're going to turn the barn where we've been working into an inside kind of version of the brain. So in the barn there's going to be different bits of the barn that are going to have, you know, different areas of the brain. So we're going to have the amygdala and the thalamus, and we're going to have the hippocampus and the medial prefrontal cortex, and you know, we're going to have these areas inside the barn, and we're going to have some areas that are going to be lit up, and hopefully we're going to have parts of it that are going to relate the idea of neurons and synapses firing around the space as well. And then we're going to have 2 scientists who are going to take us on a tour through the brain, take the audience on a journey through the brain, and as part of that journey they're going to see little snippets of teenage life which hopefully connect up to different parts of the brain that we're studying, that we've been learning about.
And I am the thalamus. I work closely with the reptilian brain and give it a poke to remind it to make the heart beat and the lungs breathe.
Adolescence is as much a confusing time as it is an amazing one.
Running roughly between the ages 12 and 24.
Yes, into my mid-20s.
Brain. If you now please turn to your right.
Right, I'll email your teacher, shall I?
Yeah, whatever, honestly.
Do you think I'm joking?
Do I look like I'm laughing?
You look like you're gonna cry.
Yeah, well, you would be if you were sat here having to look at you.
Throw up and just take your kiss and all.
Whilst I am the thalamus, I work closely with the reptilian brain to give it a poke and remind it to make the heart beat and the lungs breathe.
Listen to me, mother. Now get up.
Well, follow me, please. Now, over here is the amygdala. It's the brain smoker, as you call it. And down here, broccoli. It's one of the main elements.
I say Bobby, you say G. Bobby! G! Bobby! G! I say Bobby, you say G. Bobby! G! Bobby! G!
The young people have changed massively throughout the project. They've grown so much in confidence. They've become, you know, much more confident in their ability, in the communication skills, in their connections with each other, in their ability to handle the material and the things that we're looking at.
You get up and you perform and you show your piece, and I think that's, you do get confidence from it because you see people's responses, and I think that's nice.
I think I have gained some skills, just talking and understanding what is actually happening. At school we'll gloss over the brain in some parts, but we're going into depth of different parts of the brain, like the amygdala and the frontal lobes and stuff that you wouldn't normally learn about. You just learn about the main areas.
You just get to be yourself and you get to do what you want to do and put it into a performance really, which is good because you left a bit of freedom with that, and I like that.
Like when we all come together and we see what we've created, and it's just good, yeah. Because you learn a lot as well about why teenagers act in the way that they do, and why they're quite misunderstood, and obviously you'll have a lot of fun as well.
I think that people will have a better understanding when it comes to the final performance of what our brains actually go through, and it's not just, oh, they're just teenagers kind of thing.
It's absolutely amazing because it just changes your perspective on a lot of things, and it helps you with confidence and pretty much life because it explains a lot of things and it's just fun.
There's a few individuals who would never have got involved in a project like this if it was at school, but here I think they're working and they're putting a lot of effort into it without even realising, which is great really. To be a youth worker supporting groups, for something like this to be on offer, it's really amazing. It's a good opportunity. I've learnt a lot personally as a youth worker, things that I can use with groups that I work with as well.
I have recommended it to teachers and other youth workers. I've said that it's been absolutely brilliant, and I think the young people have gained so much from it.
Taking part in drama will help these young people who are in adolescence develop parts of their brain and their circuitry that will mean that from there on they will be able to engage quite easily in drama and theatre and performance. Drama can give people a sense of self-awareness about their bodies, about their emotions, about their own narratives. It can help people connect with other people in the world, and I really, really hope that that's what they will take with them from this project.
Drama and music are really important activities for young people. They're great for building self-confidence and communication skills, and I hope that we can do much more of this at Northorpe Hall. And I hope that we could get a Brainstorm project running regularly every week, bringing new people through to tell their stories and to share their experiences.